Good evening, guys. We'll wait for a few people to come in the house. I'm not in uniform tonight because I'm absolutely roasting in this house. So, good evening, guys. This is Mr. Wonder Haggis. We're just waiting for a few people to come in. Hello there, Lewis. How are you doing today? Just give it 2 minutes, son, and just organise you that. Very good. A good supporter of mine. Thank you very much. How are you anyway? Hello, I see. How are you doing? Wow, live, yes. I've not got your uniform on just yet. Hold on. I'll put my uniform on. 2 minutes, guys. I've got another one, but it's still drying from yesterday, so just bear with a minute with this one with dog hairs on it. But if I give it a good little shake, it'll be fine. How you doing? I see a Indiana. Oh, that's correct, isn't it? I always need my uniform on when I'm on a live stream, guys. There we go. I'm better now. I'm doing good, by the way. How you doing, Lewis? You are now blue, by the way. I'm doing fine, Lewis. Now I've got my uniform on, I felt less naked. You know, when you went to school or whatever years ago, you had to have a uniform on, didn't you? Well, that's the way I feel like on YouTube, you gotta have a uniform on, otherwise nobody knows who you are. So I am Mr. Wandering Haggis. I'm based in Scotland. We're also on Facebook and we're on Periscope tonight, guys. So smash that like button. Yeah, I always have my uniform on when I'm on live. I do not like not having my uniform on. Now, I would like to give you a shout out, guys. From January next year, I have stickers available. I still have them here, all ready to be sent out in January. So, just give us a minute. I'm just working StreamYard out still. I'm in the wrong bit. If you email me, to make sure I got the right one. Yeah, so if you email me this one, your shipping addresses, guys, from the 1st of January, I will be putting them out. Hello, Life Adventures, Akil. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm just saying from about the 1st of January, well, from about the 3rd or 5th of January, next year in the UK, I'll be shipping out my stickers. Excuse me. I had some right loose, and I don't know if they're still loose. No, they're not. Hold on. I've got that much crud on my coffee table at the moment. So I do have my stickers. So if you email me around about the 3rd of January, I will be sending them out to people. So if you email me the shipping address, and I'll send you out one of my stickers. I have over 100 left, so there's that amount, and there's another amount there. So if you email me your shipping address, and from the 1st of, around about the 3rd or the 4th of January, I'll be shipping these out to you guys. But I've got to get equipment because I'm not very good at writing, but I will ship them out to you. I want to make my 500 subscribers. I will be doing a giveaway as well. Tonight I'm on wine because it's near Christmas, isn't it? So wine, cheese, whatever. And I've just had I want to give a shout out to a guy, but he's not in the chat just a minute, so give us a minute. I'm hoping he's there. If you're here, Diesel Guy, can you just put a comment in the shout, in the chat, and I want to give you a shout out. Thank you very much. So if you email me at Viking2017, Matthew with 3 T's, HEMMAN at google.com, I will send you a sticker on. Just give him a, because I am expecting a delivery. And my dog is supposed to be looking out the window, and she's not doing a very good job, and I cannot see a thing out there because it is pitch black. So how are you all doing anyway? I left the door, but there you are. Yeah, I'm here, mate, as always. Well, guys, I would like to give a big thank you to Diesel Guy for designing my logos. Also today I had a delivery from the Diesel Guy ready for Christmas Day because I have no family. He supplied me a Christmas dinner, as he said, and also I'm getting a bundle of Christmas presents from the Diesel Guy. So you haven't got the Diesel Guy, please, guys, will you give him a big thumbs up, watch one of his videos in January, and also turn his button from red to grey and ring that bell, guys. That would be brilliant. He has got a big heart of gold to people with learning disabilities, vulnerabilities, and mental health. And I just want to give a big shout out to the Diesel Guy and the Diesel Guy's wife. What an amazing couple they are, and may 2020 bring them a prosperous future for their kind heartedness to people with vulnerabilities like me and learning disabilities like me. Thank you very much, Diesel Guy. I am looking forward to Christmas Day now. Whereas I would have probably just curled up in a ball and said, Ken, what? Bugger to the world. Because that's the way my chronic depression is, guys. I've got no family or anything at all, so that's okay. Life Adventures of Kitio, that's fine. But please, will you go and check out Diesel Guy? I just cannot express how much I appreciate what Diesel Guy's done for me this year, because like that's the first time I've never really said anything to anybody, a few private chats with somebody, but over the years I have not really had any like support, or I've been to these so-called Christmas meals for single people with no family and all that, but then you go there and some of the people do not appreciate what the volunteers do at Christmas time, like the Salvation Army do at Christmas time. But regardless of that, the Diesel Guy has helped me out so much. Yeah, I know that. Thank you very much, Diesel Guy. But I have been to a few homeless and vulnerable adult things within Scotland, and the support is not appreciated by some of the people. It's like, Ken, what? Give me the next line of heroin, and I've never touched drugs in my life, but I'm just saying, like most 99% of them, I say, where's the alcohol? Where's my drugs for my line, which are going my arm or down my throat? I'm not like that. I'm not an alcoholic or anything like that. I just appreciate family love at Christmas time, and like people giving up their voluntary time over Christmas. And I really, really appreciate the Diesel Guy from the bottom of my heart, and my dog there, Meg, she really appreciates it. She wasn't expecting me to grab there like that, but I already pre-warned her that I was going to be talking about what the Diesel Guy did earlier on, and she's like, wow. She's over the moon still, aren't you, Meg? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Because of what Diesel Guy did to you. What did Diesel Guy do to you? Did he bring you presents? And there's a young pup. First Christmas. His name's Spiky, by the way. They are over the moon for Christmas. Or Meg's second Christmas with this year. Last Christmas, she got in a bit of a trouble. And unfortunately, you know what happens when pups get into trouble? They end up doing the dirty business. And the time me and the owner had a chance to get her split from the male version of a black lab, that's what happened. There was a cross lab and a border collie happened. It was terrible, guys. Middle of winter. I normally go camping around about the 5th of December, and I don't come out until the 5th of January normally. And now she's getting punished for her misbehaviour by having Spiky, her young son, there. Plenty of people said they wanted to buy her. Yes, and I will not be opening that until the 25th. So that's another thing Diesel Guy's done. He sent me gifts and presents for December the 25th, which from the bottom of my heart, I haven't got any family, and like every time somebody says they're going to help me out and support me through my time through Christmas, it's like, that gives me another increment to keep myself going through Christmas. There's been many times over Christmas where I've just said, I want to just pick up a packet of pills and end it all. It's like not having a family or anything. It's hard for people with depression as well and mental health, and if you haven't got family, it's like you get support through the internet, and like you think, is that genuine? And then like, I thought originally when Diesel Guy said he was, I've said this to him as well, are you joking? And then today I had like a tap on the door, and this company just turned up from the middle of nowhere. So I'd like to shout out Diesel Guy for doing it, and also I'd like to shout out Oak House Foods Supply for supplying people with problems in their lives. It's been a few times within the last few weeks I've just said, Ken, what? I'm going to pick those pills up and end it all. But the only thing really that's kept me going is like the Diesel Guy, and then obviously my animals. If I'd left, where would my animals be? You know what I mean? What does it take? Be careful not to. What does it take? Grab a couple of pills and away you go. I've had that a few times. I admit that I've tried to commit suicide all my life. When I've been a young adult, due to what happened to me when I was in care, but I do admit it. I have no shame that I never really wanted to become an adult. When I was 18, I just like, came out. I've read that report. I do not want to hear it. I do not want to go through what I've had to go through when I was a kid. The legal age over in the UK is you got to be 21 before you get to read the reports. So, like when I was 21, I read that report, picked up a few pills, and said, Ken, what? Fuck off. I don't want a life, And then, like, I've had good support through my life. Shout out to the Salvation Army; they've helped me quite a lot over my last few years of life. In my younger days, the Cheltenham Salvation Army Corps in Gloucestershire have really helped me out very well. But there has been times within the last few months I've said, the only reason is really keeping me going, right? Today and tomorrow is support through the community. So like, I made a few mistakes in my life. I should have listened to my people, Corps and Salvation Army in Gloucester when I was there, to move from Gloucester to Scotland for my first love. I should have listened to them, and I should have listened to my community through YouTube before I moved to my second love. And then, at the end of the day, what's happened is happened. Shit's been stirred around to the internet about me, and I don't care. If I didn't have friends within the community or through YouTube, I would have probably not been here today, guys. So, like the Diesel Guy, Max and Wombo, and there's so many channels, right, which have said, you keep yourself strong after what's happened to you, son. And, I could have easily just lifted up that packet of pills, took 100 of them or 100 of less and said, that's me gone. But the only people who really helped me is the Diesel guy, Max and Wombo, and a couple of other channels which have stepped in. Yes, there's been a few trolls in their streams, yeah. So what? At the end of the day, Mixed Mowers, Royce the Boy, Snobby, Scrap Picker, and then there's so many other channels. Yes, Canadian Scrapper, Miss Canadian Scrapper, sorry. I struggle with my words sometimes, by the way, guys, because of my learning disabilities. But yes, they've been. Yes, I've fallen out with a few people. So, Miss Canadian Scrap Picker, yes, I know you're probably listening. Yes, I've fallen out with them. But, I have friends in Cardiff that have similar is like Yagas. I know the difference it can be in the same regard as you. Maybe I could get him linked with you. Thank you very much, Diesel guy. Yeah, that'll be appreciated. Pass my email address on. We'll have a chat with him. That'll be really grateful. Somewhere in this world I have a brother and I would like to find him, and I'm hoping one of these days he clicks on and says, oh, there's my brother. Yeah, I was adopted, right? I'm not ashamed to say that. I fell out with my adopted parents, right? At the end of the day, I fell out of them because of my Christian beliefs. They were atheists and they said, Ken, what? Yeah, Christian, whatever, what atheists say sometimes against us, yeah? I fell out of them. I was adopted as Mr. Walker, and then I went back to my adopted, previous pre-adopted name, which was Mr. Martin. So I would like to give a shout out to my brother, Stuart Martin, if you're listening, guy. Your brother's doing well. He lives in Scotland now, and Merry Christmas to you, son. You're a lot older than me. You were born in 1977. As I remember, I'm not really sure about the Jersey's guy, so I'm not really sure about was that the date of birth because of my previous relationship in Glasgow, where she lost my information about you. But wherever you're, son, I'm still thinking about you, brother. I love you. I've got 2 half brothers as well from my mother as well. Wherever you are, Cliff and Richard, I love you wherever you are as well. I'll still love you, Mum. Christine Hitch Martin, I still love you. And I even still love you, Dad, Ronald Martin. I still love you. And every day I fight that one of these days, one of you is going to find me or I'm going to find you. But unfortunately, that part of me trying to find you has been lost for history. And I probably don't know if I'm ever going to find you again. But I do love you, Mum and Dad. Oh, yeah, I do love you. At the end of the day, I do love you. I've tried not to cry for over probably 25 years, and this is the first time it really hurt me. I don't even know if your life still, Mum and Dad, but I'd still love you. I'm now 40 years of age. And look what the system's turned me into. I'm sorry, guys, but I think I might have to end this earlier than I thought of tonight because, yeah, maybe just sipping on a few bits of wine, but then at the end of the day, you do think that, where's your real mum and dad when you've been taken to care, eh? Just give us a minute, guys. It just really does hit home to me sometimes. I'd stay strong for this. Just give us a minute. I Yeah, sorry guys, I just needed a break, 2 minutes of that. But yeah, I've been through care and I've been through the system where, I've reported what's happened to me when I was a kid. Um, Hello, Common Sense with Elizabeth. Hello, I was just about to tell everybody what happened to me when I was a kid. I'm now 40 years of age there. And with a really, really kind guy called the teacher, right? He's given me a Christmas dinner. His family have supplied me Christmas presents this year. That's the first time I've really had any affectionate love from anybody. Um, Now I was took into care when I was very, very young. Um, and I've had a few things happen to me when I was in care. That's Common Sense with the liver. That's brilliant. I was just about to tell everybody the true facts of life. What happens to when kids are put in care. Thank you, Diesel guy. I was just thinking earlier on, that's the first time I really had any support in my life. I may have had a few charities that said, oh, there's a hat or a scarf or anything like that, but family, I've just realised that YouTubers are like a real good family, and yeah, I made a mistake this year a couple of months ago where I jumped into a relationship through YouTube, but I'm not going to mention names for that legal reason. Are you talking about when kids have to go into foster care? Well, yes, I was into foster care, but this was a long, long time ago. It was like through the mid Oh, I was born in 79 in the mid 80s, right through to 99. Oh, mid 90s. During that time, I was put through several care homes, and unfortunately, in one of those care homes, I was abused. Which happens, I know that happens, but I'm publicly want to speak to Art right now. I don't know his name, but I know his real name is Keith. If you're still alive, you're a fucking bastard. What you done to me? You're a fucking bastard. The only people who have kept me alive through the years is like I spent 12 years in Ireland for a woman that had a son, and that was the only woman who really gave me support, and I never really told it. I know how you feel. I spent like the last, 15 years on my own. Tonight, and they like the diesel guy. I thought he was joking with it, and then tonight it's like earlier today about 2:30, the door taps, and there was delivery, and it was from the diesel guy. I'm not going to mention his name, but he's a good channel, guys. But the thing is, the common sense with Elizabeth, right? I made a mistake through YouTube thinking, this is going to be the one, and a week's date, and we thought we were going to be like, we're going to be married in February this year coming, and unfortunately, it all stepped through the water. That's all I'm going to say, because like, I don't want to say anything because like, it hurts too much still. Plus, it's an ongoing case. Thank you, Diesel. I do really appreciate it. It's like, you don't know how I realise how much that's like hit the bottom of my heart today. It's like, yeah, I know how you're feeling as well. Common sense with Elizabeth. But with somebody, like the way I was brought up, and then like within the last probably 15 to 12 years ago, I was diagnosed with mental health issues because of my chronic anxiety. They only realised that was a mental health issue within the last 15 years with me. And like, the day I got abused women care, I reported that when I spent time with her lady behind bars. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the right name because that's. But 3 years of my life I was behind bars for something I didn't do. But then I thought I needed to speak up because I locked that inside me for years and years and years. What happened to me when I was a kid? And like, I wish I'd done it sooner. Because I don't even know that bastard's still alive, Keith. If you're still alive, I hope you suffer from hell in hell for what you've done to probably many other kids as well. Not just me, but you bastard. And I don't want people to run away from the stream or lose connection with me, but that I want to get, if you've had that within, sometimes as well, I want for me to have pets to take care of it. I've got 2 pets. They're the only people, I trust Meg right there. She's right beside me because she knows I'm right upset at the moment. I've got a son and I've got Mr. Hernandez and Mr. Hernandez is a chinchilla and he loves me to bits. He knows when I'm upset. He's looking at me right now and he's saying, Dad, I've never seen you upset as much as that before, I swear by /P I have grown a group of purpose and I see the purpose. They really do help. Do you have any purpose? No, I don't. I've tried purpose through the years and it's not really worked at all. But what's happened through like the diesel life within the last few weeks, we've not really we've known each other within 2-3 months together. He's been on a few lives with me, and like what's happened to him, what's happened there is um, really, really uplifting my spirit to speak publicly what's happened to me. I'm okay now. It's just like when I started speaking, it really, really hurted me. I would have to go through my doctor about this. I don't know about in Scotland, but I should be seeing my doctor tomorrow. So where are you from, Elizabeth? Are you from England? Thank you, Diesel Guy. You've done too much. You don't need to give me more help. It's like I didn't want to break down online. I just wanted to shut the line down once I thought that. That's the first time I've obviously the change of medication one, but that's the first time I've actually broke down in tears within the last 15 years, and I didn't want to do it online. It's been building up for the last 4 or 5 weeks. I've kept that a secret, and I don't really want to anymore. It's like what we've discussed privately. I want to keep that private, but like what's happened to me in the last few weeks, to come out and tell something like that and like it's not the truth. It's like lying in front of the court. But a line within the public state of the world, you know, it's like, yeah, it's like, hello, bud, how are you doing? I've just broken down into it, bud. Um, that's okay, that's fine, don't worry about that. Bud is a friend of mine from Mrs. Green Thumbs, and he's wonderful. He's got similar problems to me as well. But what I was just saying there is about Diesel Guy. He's been a right inspiration to me to publicly speak within the last few days. It's like his family just stepped in. I've not had any family for years, but I'm not saying much on Mrs. Greencomb's channel, but like I feel more at home when I'm there, but also I know between Diesel Guy and also Mrs. Greencomb's, you know, they've all been supporting me. You, go and leave them alone. Hang on. Idiot. Get back in. What you done? I had to sort out my no, he lives in Wales. He's gonna try and get some help within next within the year. So I had to sort my twin brother out. He got himself caught. He was trying to escape from the cage again. Meg! Spikey, away. Away. Yeah, but Bud's quite a good guy as well. I love him to bits, man. He's suffering through a few mental problems as well. But I do appreciate that Diesel Guy. You've done too much for me, like by sending me that parcel and then to make sure I've had Christmas dinner for Christmas. I really appreciate that. I have a really bad connection today because we are going through an ice storm with the last 2 days. So if I just suddenly drop off, it's because I lost service again. That's okay, connection with Elizabeth. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, they're brilliant. Like we live up, and we're 500 miles away, probably even more than that. Yeah, the chinchilla tried to escape again, didn't you? Don't look at me like that, Mr. Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez. And I do appreciate these guys. Like, he designed my logo for my channel, and like, we've had a few like private discussions through Facebook and things like that. And he's gone beyond his like business duties, if you like. And I would really like to shout out to him. He's been brilliant to me. Right, Spike, come up here and lie down, leave him alone. You know, this stream was supposed to be like really joyful tonight, and like I've made a nice tit of myself online, and like I felt really embarrassed about that. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna carry on my live stream. It's like I know that I've got support through the community, so it's like just checking on him because like he tried to squeeze through the bars there, eh? Yeah, he's very faithful to me. But I'd probably be even more heartbroken if my baby died tonight because he nearly died tonight. If you're still there, bud, wait a minute, I'm just sorting here. Um, Common sense with Elizabeth, you're both moderators now. Thank you, Diesel. That's brilliant. I do appreciate that. I'm just checking on my chinchilla guys again because I'm really concerned by him because he's lying down and he doesn't want me jump around like that. Just give us a minute. You're right, son. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you, Diesel guy. And I don't really want to break down on the stream tonight. I'm only going to do an hour tonight, guys, because like I've really kind of cut the on too long. Might actually give it a re-end now, actually. So, guys, to remember people with mental health and depression like that over Christmas. From the bottom of my heart, I do want to give yeah, I've heard that a lot about YouTube. But guys, I'm going to end it right now because I've got a few things to deal with. Um, and I just want to fix myself, and I don't really want to be sitting here feeling sad on the live stream tonight. So thank you through Facebook and Messenger, Periscope, and YouTube. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, thank you very much, Diesel Guy. Thank you, Bird. Thank you, Common Sensible Elizabeth, for joining the chat. And I'll see you tomorrow. And God bless for tonight. Thank you very much. And from the bottom of my heart, the Diesel Guys family as well. You've helped me out a lot tonight. So God bless, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.